Good morning, Facebook friends worldwide. I hope everyone's having a great Monday morning. You know, after a long weekend, I got a lot of material to cover in a short period of time. First off, I hope everybody had a fantastic Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed the company of your mother yesterday. And you know what? You should be enjoying her 24 hours, 7 days a week, every day of your life. Because once they're gone, once they pass away, you have nothing but the memories. So moving forward, this morning I'm watching the news, and all over the news we're discussing the establishment, the government against Donald Trump. Now, you know, I'm going to throw my 2 cents in here for a moment. You know, Donald Trump is a businessman. He's been running a financial empire around the world. We all know Donald Trump from TV. He was on TV on The Apprentice. He's used to firing people. And you know, the more and more I'm seeing the government saying, we don't want Trump, we want a third-party candidate. You know, Donald Trump spent the last 11 months on the campaign trail. He brought millions of people out to vote, and they voted him. Out of the 17 candidates of the GOP, he's the last man standing. Now, they still are in denial. Now, what is going on with the denial? Why are they terrified of Donald Trump? Could it be that Donald Trump, once he gets in office and sees the balance sheets as to what's going on, is it going to be that all the senators and the governors and the congressmen, we're going to be able to see not only what they're making, but their expense accounts and the money that they've been sidetracking off of the American taxpayers? Could that be a problem? How about all the bad deals going around the world here, the billions of dollars that, you know, us as Americans just keep paying out to the IRS every year, and we're figuring out we ain't getting nothing in return. You know, Donald Trump, once he gets in there, he's going to bring his team of accountants in. He's going to bring his negotiators in. He already talked about the way he's going to handle our huge deficit. He's going to go back and renegotiate all of that to bring the economy. I've never heard that before from anyone in our government. All I keep hearing is they're going to shut the government down because there's no money left. Well, you know, Donald Trump seems to be making some sense here. There's no question about it. And they say he's not presidential. Well, you know what? This time in America, we don't need presidential. We've seen what the last 8 years of presidential means by some President Obama running around all over the world, flying an Air Force One, using up the gas and all of the hour meter on that thing. When he even goes down to Cuba, they threw him out. He goes over to Europe, they say, give us some money and get lost. Yeah, they don't. They're sick. They're the laughing stock of the world. And now the heads of state from around the world are saying, oh my God, we do not Trump. We don't want to deal with Trump. Why not? Why don't you want to deal with Trump? Because he tells it like it is? Because he tells it the way, not in the sugarcoating the presidential correct. He's telling it the way it's going to be. That's how it is. You're going to pay for that fucking wall down in Mexico. You're going to pay for all of our military around the world from NATO. And that's why the world is terrified of him, because they're thinking the free ride is over. Those dummies over in America that have been throwing us money all these years, it's coming to an end. Well, you know what? The rest of you, all the way from the GOP and all you senators and governors that don't want to deal with the last man standing, the voters voted for Donald Trump. He's the last man standing. And now you think, you people, you politicians think you're going to shove down some new clown that you're going to staff up there because you don't want to see what's really going to happen when Donald Trump brings his people in. You know, when you talk about Donald Trump, you're talking about the best dressed man. You're talking about long limousines. You're talking about jet airplanes. You're talking about the biggest house on the biggest side of town on top of the hill, because Donald Trump is the king of the hill. And when he gets to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, he's going to tear it down. He's going to make everybody accountable for all the money that has been wasted. So that's what Mr. Sunshine's saying today. Now I got to go show a few apartments and take care of business today. I hope everybody has a fantastic day.